just gone under 5 by Team Columbia. HCT were down back to the sprinters.
Well, the sprinters there's two lines of sprinters on the left in the yellow, white and black. It's Team Columbia, HTC, the team of Mark Cavendish in the pale blue jersey of the champion of Belgium. Right in the middle, moving and barging his way through there is big Tom Bonen.
Tom Bonen, there he is in the black top to his brand new national title jersey. He won it a week ago today for the first time, which is amazing because he's been a great bike rider out of Belgium. The line moving smoothly up on the yellow side. That's Team Columbia. The last man is Mark Cavendish. If you can't recognise Mark, try his number. It's 71. Milram are trying to guide through Gerald Cholik, his ex-teammate. Lamprey are getting in on the act now because they've got Daniela Benarte. They are the mauve and blue teams. This is going to be a great battle. Bert Grabsch is also... Well, they're going to have a little bit of luck and help if they're going to break through this lot right now. Team Milram seem to me as though they feel they've got the man on the team today. Michael Rogers is still in there as well. Milram and Team Columbia have got it, and you're right about skill, Shimano, Paul. They are trying to break into this. They have got the fast finishers, but people like Kenny Van Hummel, who's had a devotion
for his teammate, who he knows is sitting behind, and that's why a guy can ride on the front for around about 200-300 meters at 50 to 60 kilometers an hour. And yes, at 2 kilometers to go, once you are done, you just swing off and leave it up to somebody else. Now it's Columbia HCT on the front now, getting control once more. George Hincapie's up into about 4th position. Behind him, I would predict it's Mark Renshaw. Right. Behind Mark Renshaw, it's going to be Mark Cavendish.
The rush coming on the left again. Looks like Boyd Telecom are trying to break in on this too. The French setup. You can see the flashes on the arms there of Gerald Cholik, and they're bumping and barging. That's Tyler Farrar being brought to the front, up to the right of our picture in those orange jerseys. The American roundabout. Chancellor reshuffle, and Michael Rogers has got control at the front now. Team Garmin, but Farrar is here, and Julian Dean too.
That's Julian Dean right in front of Farrar in the orange. Little bouncy and bargy going there.
Have to jump for it. Slight split in the peloton now, but this is the final lead out. Cavendish sits third wheel. This surely, Farrar is tucked in on it. They have a little lead over the rest of the field. This is the bend they will come off. They will then see the line. It's Columbia, 1, 2, 3, the last lead out from Mark Renshaw. This is a formality for the Isle of Man, and now Cavendish is launched. The missile fires again. Nobody will get to him as he punches head down. Tyler Farrar will ride in his slipstream, but now Cavendish is going to get his first.
They really are putting their backs into this, Phil, and that's going to be, there's a little bit of chaos going to come at the back, and I would say if I was riding in about 15th to 20th position here, I would want to open up a second echelon.
See, they just turned into a crosswind, and now the team time trial has arrived a day early. This is Team Columbia HTC. They realise they've got a split, and now you see the dangers because Cancellara was ready. He's up here.
Back at all, I would guess, Phil, that they've got all 9 riders here. Armstrong is in this split.
Hincapie is the man who's realised what they've got. I think it's a little bit of a shame. We've just swept around the corner. The wind will reduce its pressure from across the course, and it might cause the gap to close down a little bit. But they are now taking benefit from this, and Cavendish is in there. But this is now not a race for Cavendish. This is a race for certain riders to gain real time over the field. We've now got 2 races on the road to La Grande Motte.
I'm amazed that Armstrong had the nous not to miss that split, but one man, it appears to me, has missed the split from Team Astana, and I'm looking for number 21 to see if he's there now. They should have been looking after him. They should have been looking after Alberto Contador. 3 or 4 riders there from Team Skill, but this is a big split, and there will be serious alarm bells, Phil, ringing behind.
Well, I'd like the cameras to pull back now and see what damage is being done, because I think that Alberto Contador has missed the move here. Cancellara was ready for it. He was right at the front. Now, it takes a strong rider as well to stay in the front, but if you are fancying your chances, you would have known, because we've talked about it all day, that the winds down this ways rips the field apart. This is an excellent race again. Well, because of the split, Paul, there are the 4 riders underneath the American flag who, I'm afraid, have been shot down in flames by a peloton which is racing for real time now.
By the time the select group of 27 hit the run into La Grande Motte, their lead was over half a minute on the main field.
At 4.7 kilometres, the clock is still counting at the 5 kilometre banner for the chase here, and it's going to be about 33, 34 seconds But Paul, Astana, with 3 men in the breakaway, are still going to head up the team race in the lead tonight.